Just mute that so I can't hear that feedback. So it looks like people are here. No, maybe not. Anyway, somebody liked it. Our live feed on YouTube. You can go to YouTube too. YouTube.com/C/C/do stuff live.
Very good.
You like that? Huh?
Very professional. Who's creeping? Who's watching us?
They're all creeping. They creep. Here it goes, guys.
Oh, that.
So this, guys,
about
that is the rocket. What do you guys think of the rocket? Isn't that a nice rocket?
It's a nice rocket. Nice.
You like that rocket, Amanda?
I like the shape of it, yeah.
Some people say that it's kind of erotic. What would you say?
Whoever designed it, they have a creative mind.
A creative sense of humor,
maybe
huh?
a naughty mind.
So that was the rocket.
Looks like a mushroom.
A mushroom? Does this look like a mushroom, guys? I don't know. Does it?
A mushroom head.
So yeah, that's what we're talking about there. Some people were saying, they were joking and saying that the worst thing about that rocket launch was that Jeff Bezos came back. You know, they wanted him to kind of stay out there wandering in space.
That's mean.
So look, I know now that I'm on the air, I have some beef with Jeff Bezos. I had a Amazon seller account. I used to sell stuff on Amazon, and guess what? Here's what they do. I'm going to tell you straight up. Here's what they do. Now I'll probably get banned for this. Here's what they do.
We're rebels.
So what you got to do? Matter of fact, this is on there. I saw these on there. These LVIV bottles. These LVIV bottles keep your drink cold, your drink hot. Whatever it is hot or hot or cold. Did I say so?
What is on your mind?
I don't know.
What do you think about?
So anyway, look, I used to sell this on Amazon, right? These bottles. And what they do, so say you have a product and then you have it built, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll say, well, who built it for you? Who designed it for you? What manufacturing warehouse made this for you?
Mm-hmm.
And who delivered it for you? How did you get it delivered? Everything. Basically, you tell them your whole product line.
Yeah, the process.
And guess what they do? They come out with the same product. They go to the same place, make the same product, and put Amazon Essentials on it and undersell you. And charge like $2 less.
Is that when they put like Amazon's
Yes.
choice on there? Yeah, I see that a lot. That's a messed up bull.
So how is that even fair?
Fair.
Number one, you already got to pay like $4 to put your thing in the warehouse.
They scam it.
And then they get a percentage of whatever you sell. And then you got to tell everything about your product and where you had it made so that they can basically make the same thing and then undersell you.
So are you still on there?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. After all that. Nope. No more. Mm-mm.
So yeah. So I am no longer an Amazon seller, whether you guys are or not. All right. One more look at the rocket, guys. This is the rocket. I don't know how you feel about that, but that is the rocket. That's the rocket.
Everybody's like, yeah, they shot a, what out of space.
I don't know. And then the whole lid blew off.
Oh, did it?
The cap blew. Yeah, they were in the top. They were in the top.
Oh my God.
Jeff Bezos and all them guys were in the top. They're in the head. And then they parachuted back down to Earth. And then the body of it just like flew back down to Earth. It was pretty crazy.
I wouldn't do that. Nope. Mm-mm.
So that is the Jeff Bezos rocket thing. Oh, Ricky, you didn't say it, did you?
She just said what everybody's thinking.
I mean, it might have. I don't know. Did it? What do you think? Amanda, what do you think it looked like?
I think it looked like that too. It looked like a
not like a rocket. It didn't look like a space shuttle for sure.
What is up with the head part?
But that's what's going on out there. The next rocket to be is that one right there. Enjoy. I started a brand called Scuffle, and initially I thought I was gonna produce stuff with this other group that I'm working with, but now it looks like I'm just gonna do ads and stuff. So I'll be the ad guy, and this will be the new logo right here for Scuffle, which is me and my Roku production station plus ad source generation, and that is that.
You finally got the logo right.
Oh man, you guys, I want to show you, like, so we had, I was trying to get this thing drawn, right? And that's the final, but you should have seen the ones leading up to it. Should I show him the ones leading up to it?
Yes, he would send it to me, and I'd be like,
So I hired like 3 artists.
I didn't know what to say.
And no, you know what she said? She said it was good. Oh, that's good.
And then when he said he didn't like it, I was like, I don't like it either. I didn't want to get offended because he put his time and money into it. So
and she lied to me.
No,
guys.
I didn't lie
she
to
lied
him.
to me.
I like the hoodie. I did not like the face and all that stuff.
So here's the concept. It was a girl with boxing gloves and a hoodie.
At first, it was a dude face, and I'm like, well, it's women's boxing.
No,
it looks more like a dude.
So when I commissioned the artist, I said, look, I want a girl in a boxing uniform and a hoodie with boxing gloves on. That's what I wanted. So the first one was, yeah, that's what I wanted.
But it had like a mean dude face, and I said, you need to make it more girly.
And I'm gonna show them
eyelashes and red lips or something.
I deleted it.
Did you? Good. Well, it was awful. It looked like a cartoon or a little kid drew it. It was awful.
I want a girl and with some boxing gloves and a hoodie. She sends back a dude, a big buffy dude, scary looking dude. I was like, nah.
I said, what is this? Like dude boxing or girl boxing? It looked awful.
And I sent it to Amanda. What do you think? Man, oh, that's nice. That's nice. She says.
And then he replies real fast before I can say, I like the hoodie, but I don't like the face. It looks like a dude. You know, it's girl boxing.
It straight up looked like a dude.
It did.
Like a masculine
once he said, I don't like it, I was like, good, because I don't either.
No, she didn't.
I did too.
She was like, that's awesome.
No, I did not say that. So I was like, I'll pull it all up and I'll show him.
So then I sent it back. I said, look, we got to redo this. And then what was it? What did it look like the next time?
It had like bright blue eyes and like a red pigtails that were braided and a hoodie. And it looked awful. It looked like somebody.
It looked like she had a round face, like a round head like Charlie Brown. And then her hair was like real short. And
it was pigtails.
She had blue lips? Was her lips?
It looked like
blue? Her eyes were blue.
Her eyes were like blue, like she was on crack.
And then she was like, everything was stretched out. Like her arm was like too long.
I wish you had.
And her neck was too long. And she still had the dude arms. So it was like a female with big masculine arms.
I don't know who you got to do that, but
and everything was just like distorted, like she got stretched. She was like too tall or too short, or no, she's too short. Her head was too small, but it was round, and then her body was like a big like dude on steroids. And I was like,
it was awful.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
I'm like, why do you send it to me? You know what I'm gonna say.
So then I was like, well, we got to do better than this. So then I finally just went with a different artist. I'm like, look, I got to hire somebody else. So I hired somebody else. Ricky says that her little rocket runs on batteries. Interesting.
Mine is like a hookup.
Can you download it on Roku? Hookup. You could download. You mean do stuff? You can't download do stuff on Roku, but maybe we should put it on Roku. What do you think?
I think so.
Stuff. Maybe we'll
Why not? We have it. We might as well.
Yeah, we'll put do stuff on Roku. I know that you can maybe Spotify, one of them things on the radio. If you just want to hear it on the radio, it's streaming. I just did that last week. Put it on some radio.
You should show your Roku channel. You know, like a demonstration.
I can't do Roku on here because it's that.
Well, really?
Maybe I can.
I think it'd be neat to show people
because this is the computer right now, the computer screen. So if I turn it on
should,
TV,
like, set it up over there just to give a little demonstration because it's pretty cool.
Maybe we'll
It's
do
like
that.
a music channel, like a real one.
Maybe we'll do that next. Oh, the new project. Yeah. So the new project. Yeah, the new project. You'll be able to watch it on Roku. Yeah, it's female boxing, female MMA, basically is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to some of them.
Yeah, Scuffle. So again, Ricky.
Gather says one of the girls look like me. I don't think so.
So Ricky. Oh, that girl did look like you.
Yeah. I'm a little offended.
She's kind of masculine. But so Ricky, to answer your question, the Scuffle is initially we talked about it being a joint venture, but now it's I'm just going to be doing I'm going to basically be doing the work, the Roku work. I'm going to do the Roku work and the coding for the Roku. Basically, that's all I'm doing, and I'll be an ad source. So I'm turning Scuffle into a production company where I will be producing and coding Roku and sourcing. Eventually, I'm going to be an ad provider where I can stream ads to OTT, which is over the top set-top boxes, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, and so I can provide. I'll be an ad provider for other Roku channels. That's the end game. But then I have the joint venture with, I guess I can say it. Can I say it?
I'm a little nervous.
I'm going to not say it because I don't know what our agreements were.
But it's awesome.
I could tell you maybe Friday or Monday. We could talk about
we'll like add it or something.
Yeah, no, we'll add it. Yeah, we'll add it in because I think they're making the announcement tomorrow, and I don't want to step on nobody's toes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But it's gonna be awesome and big. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Like females lingerie. Ooh. So hot.
So yeah.
I'm excited.
So yeah, again, that's not my company. I'm just going to be producing it, the bringing them to Roku as a joint venture, and then I will eventually
and I'm gonna join
expand into the advertising. I'm going to try to source some advertising. In fact, our buddy Nat, I think he would be a good salesperson for that, to sell ads, and we could. I wanted to talk to him about that, and I still do. So if you're listening, Nat, I do want to talk to you about maybe doing some sales for sourcing ad clients and stuff. For again, I do not have the ad server set up. All that stuff's not set up yet, but that is the future. I think I want to go into the streaming ad thing with Scuffle. Will be a production company / ad provider for any type of ads. Cool. So yeah. So now back to our regular scheduled program, dude stuff about where we talk about relationships and everything else, not just for dudes, for girls, dudes, whatever. Just ask your questions, post on our forum, and then we follow up and read those questions back. Sometimes, again, guys, sometimes people get mad at me because they think I have these weird ideas about relationships and stuff, and 99% of the time it's not my ideas. It's just topics to talk about that I source from other sites like
other people's
Reddit
experiences,
and whatever, other people's posts, and then I just elaborate on things, maybe add a little spice in it to get people excited, and then that's it. But if y'all want to hate me for that, then hate me for it. But it's just having fun at the end of the day. Guys gotta relax a little bit, live life.
Yeah.
Speaking of living life, guys, a BMW, a house, and a degree. Back in the day, that's what people strive to think of themselves as successful. They would strive to get your BMW, get your house, and get your college degree. And then you've reached success. That was the old way, and back in the day, what success was thought to be. So now it seems like now everybody wants to be free. They want to be this traveling entrepreneur where you're just, what do they call it?
Want to be retired early. Yeah.
Be what?
Retired early.
Retired early, and then just go see the world. And nomad, is that what it's called? Traveling nomad. where you just travel. And I actually watched some shows like that where guys, digital nomads, that's what they're called. And then you just like, for example, say the show that I'm working on now, I can pretty much do it with a laptop. So I could go out there, I could edit the shows, I could post the stuff on Roku, do the code, do all that. And meanwhile, I'm traveling. I'm in Ukraine, traveling somewhere.
It's like business and pleasure.
Yeah. And then, in fact, there's a guy that...
Life's too short. Yeah, why not? If you can make some money doing stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a guy I know. This guy's so brilliant. I forget his name, but he moved to the Ukraine, which I would love to go to. And he's a computer programmer. So he does He does PHP. Now, this guy... I mean, the girls in Ukraine are beautiful guys. And so Ricky says I'm naive. So Ricky says it would have got her attention back in the day when she was young, and I don't know. But Ricky, you travel anyway, so you're like a traveler anyway. You travel all over the place and do your thing and save the world. So that's honorable of you. But yeah, so nowadays, so back to the topic. So nowadays, people want to be free, have freedom, retire early, travel, and just have a good time. So that's the new wealth, if you will, or happiness. That's the status symbol. You have the status if you can travel and see the world and do all those things.
Hell yeah.
So then I was asking, what do people think of that? And nobody responded. No, I didn't get one response off of that.
Huh. And then they complain. We always talk about relationship stuff, but they respond more on that.
Do they complain?
Yeah. Then when we post like random stuff that has nothing to do with relationships, they don't really say anything.
Yeah, here it is right there. So look, and I'll post it right here. Since y'all don't believe me, you think I'm making it up. I posted this right there. So BMW, a house, and a degree used to be a status symbol. Now it's freedom. What do you guys think? True or false? And I got to see I could blast y'all and put y'all on blast to show who's seen that. Read that. That's what it means. So BMW, a house, and a degree used to be a status symbol, like you've arrived and you're successful. And now everybody wants to just travel the world. And I think it's awesome. Matter of fact, there's this one guy, his name's Danny. I think it's Danny Travels the World or something. And that's what he does. He just travels and goes to all these places. He went to the Philippines.
I know. Danny Hackman.
I like having a house and being home and chilling.
Of course.
But to travel a little bit, I do want to go see the Ukraine. And so the Ukraine, they have this place I want to go so bad. It's a coffee shop, right? It's a coffee shop, and it's in a cave. So you go into the cave, you go on. It's underground. That you got to wear a hard hat to go underground because there's like these beams you got to like duck underneath because you'll hit your head
dangerous.
Hit your head on it. And then it's dark down there, and then they take blow torches, right?
No, it sounds like a setup.
No. And then look, so then you're sitting there, and they serve you coffee, and then they heat it up with a blowtorch, and it's cooking it, and it's so cool. And it's just cool. It's just awesome. I just want to go there so bad. And then they have
that's him living life
so
on the edge.
when I did my LVIV trademark here, LVIV after Ukraine, guys, 2 hearts in synergy. Anyway, so that's my trademark. So when I got my trademark, I found out about this not coffee company, but a chocolate company. And in Lviv, they make the best chocolate in the world. And their logo is like really, really lame. It's like super lame, but the chocolate is the best in the world. So if you ever want good chocolate, you go to Lviv and get it in that coffee shop. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go there. They got the city center that's real cool. It's like this big courtyard that's open and people hang out, and it's cool. It's cool. And then Odessa, guys, it's like right on the Black Sea, and it's beautiful. It's a city right there on the Black Sea, and it's just so beautiful. It's awesome. I don't know. I just want to go.
Oh, you better go.
I want to go.
And you better take me.
I'll take you. Once we start making some money, then we can go. You don't have to do it by yourself. We can all go. How about that? We can do stuff powwow.
On the road, do stuff.
There you go. And that's what we'll be doing. Having fun as usual.
Yeah, life's so short.
So yeah, I do want to go to the Ukraine. I want to go to Odessa. I want to go to Kharkiv. Kharkiv's kind of cool. It's like kind of not cool. It's cool, but not cool. But that's what's cool about it.
Not cool.
Well, just because it's like it's different. It's like different stuff. I don't want to go see. I like, you know, a lot of people like to see tourist stuff. They want to see Disney World. They want to see the Eiffel Tower. They want to see stuff like that. I want to see how people live that aren't American. That how people like live like it's different than America. That's what I want to see.
How they do things differently.
Yeah, I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I mean, that's so cool to me. I don't care about spending a night in a $10,000 hotel and, you know, overlooking whatever you're
I want to see how they cook. They store their food. Like they teach. Like in Aruba, when I went there, all the school was done outside. That was pretty.
Yeah,
neat.
so that's what I want to do. I want to interact with people. I want to go to a place where I can't speak the language and I got to struggle.
And then you get taken advantage of. You lose your money.
I don't want to do that.
Well, then why should you say?
No, so look, so in Lviv, basically, you go in the courtyard. You go to the courtyard. They got these hotels that's overlooking the courtyard, and it's $40 a night.
Wow,
that's it. $40 a
like
night.
that here.
Yeah, $40 a night. You know, and then they got. I mean, they got this one thing. It's like I forget. It's like a love train yard. It's not a train yard. It's like a love tunnel. It's a love. No, it's not a tunnel. It's a. So you got these train tracks, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got these trees, and they come over like this, like a heart shape, and it's awesome.
Where do you find these places? That's interesting.
It's in Lviv, in Ukraine, and so and then they got this other thing. Check this out. So they got this other thing where it looks like the back of an apartment, right?
Uh-huh.
And then everybody drops off like stuffed animals.
Why?
I don't know. So look.
So you just open your door and there's stuffed animals?
Yeah. So say you got a stuffed animal you want to give away.
That is so cool.
You donate it, and then so it's like it looks like a playground with stuffed animals everywhere. And I guess you take one and you leave one. You take one and you leave one, or you just leave one, and it's just like
you might get a surprise.
It's a collection.
You can't do that around here. People turn into some criminal thing.
What else is cool over there? So Ukraine is just awesome. I mean, the women are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Eastern European women.
They don't talk back. Is all he cares about.
They don't. They just like they're like
let
nice.
me do your shoes.
And
ready for you. Your dinner
and they
ready
talk
for
so
you.
nice.
That's what my cousin did.
Oh my gosh! What'd your cousin?
He married somebody from another country.
I'm
she didn't talk
you, man,
a lick of English.
That's like my kryptonite for real. It's like a girl from Ukraine with that accent and the way they pause, like they'll talk and then they do this little pause thing.
How do you say
that thing? Oh my god!
I know. I have a friend like that. She's from Paris, and she talks really beautifully. And Nede is her name. She sings, and she's like, "You have a good voice. I don't, because you could do the news." And I'm like, "I love your voice."
I talked to her before.
She'll send me like voice recordings, and I'm like, I love it. Her voice is beautiful.
So that's where I want to go to. I want to go to Ukraine. If anybody wants to go with me, anybody can go. Ricky can go. You can go. We all can go.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
And then
we're going.
And we're just it'll be good, man. I'd love to do that. I got some vacation saved up.
Good. Don't use it for nothing. Not even doing no overtime. Nothing. We're gonna do it.
We can do it.
We need to do it. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I kind of wandered off topic there. Let's see, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna find some footage, and I'm gonna dub it in here where I was talking about the coffee place, and then the courtyard, and then the what else? The stuffed animal thing, and then the train track. It's like a love thing. I don't know what they call it. Love tunnel? Maybe it's love tunnel. And then it's just cool. And then they got what is it? No, it's they got this.
Maybe that's a tunnel in that Ukraine movie, Road Trip, when they're going through it in a train and everybody kind of like starts making out and stuff because it goes real dark. Oh, we'll have to look that one up. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
So yeah, That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna do that. And then, anyways, so we'll get back to the show.
Yeah, just whatever. We can make up anything.
So, anyways, is the BMW, the house and the degree, no longer a status symbol? What is your status? What's your goal in life? To be free? I
think to be free, to get to travel, explore, be retired early. I mean, that's what I set out when I opened up my photography business. I wanted to be retired, and I wanted to pass it on to my kids, and I wanted to go out doing fun stuff. So I wanted to set them up so I didn't have to worry and live out my golden years as traveling. But I wanted to be like retired when I was 25. That's like the major thing. If you could be like retired at 25. Yeah.
See, I like working, and speaking of working, we're going to segue into this other question that, so here's a question. How would you feel if your partner was stuck in work mode? Are you guys, I guess that's kind of a loaded question. I think everybody would not like that, right?
No, I think like, there's a time and place for everything. You need to make time for your family, time for your spouse. If you can't juggle all that, then yeah, you just need to be by yourself.
And so I will tell you guys that was one of my faults in life that I try not to do anymore. I do have a tendency to, it's easily for me to fall in work mode and just work. And I can get stuck in it. Like this last 2 weeks, I pretty much was all into work mode.
You went MIA.
And I was in work mode because I really wanted to get this thing rolling.
I have nobody to talk to.
I was in work mode. So, and I can get it's easy for me. Work mode is easy for me to get into.
I can.
And I'll just work because to me it's not work. It's fun.
A few moments later.
Like the Roku.
Yeah.
I taught her how to do the Roku thing.
Yeah, very quickly.
Like, on our first show, we had it was a music show that we did, and what were you doing? Like downloading the clips or something?
I was downloading the clips, picking out the pictures,
the icons and stuff like that. And she was very helpful.
And talking people into being on it and stuff, going and checking out bands for them and showing them, what I found. So it was a team effort like that. And at the same time, I got to learn some stuff I didn't know.
And it was fun for both of us.
Experience.
So, yeah, it was fun. Was it fun for you?
It was fun. Yeah, it was interesting and fun. I mean, anything I can learn that's new and fun, hell yeah.
So yeah, that something like that would have been fun where she was involved in the things that I was interested in. She never wanted to be involved in anything. But meanwhile, she wanted to learn about photography. So, I taught her about photography, and then she learned about photography. She learned a lot of stuff on her own, went to classes.
Bye.
Yeah. But she would,
I'm making my own.
So she's a photographer, as I guess many of you know. Anyways.
That's like Jay and I, he wanted to learn photography, and I was modeling at the time and getting ripped off. So we collided together and
collided.
Yeah.
Like you ran into?
Yeah. And then we ended up spending more time together and became like a family business. He was learning underneath photographers I was working with, and I was using, the photographers I was working with to teach him, kind of doing a trade. I'll do these pictures if you teach him. And then I got taught at the same time, and then we built like a little empire photography business.
So, Linda, did you have anything to say about the rocket there? Mm-hmm. You like that? You like them flames and a nice capsule at the top?
It looks so familiar. Where have I seen that before?
Probably your bedroom, maybe.
Maybe my side drawer.
Oh, no.
Mine doesn't have batteries, though.
So Linda thinks that working with your spouse is a death sentence.
I don't think so. I worked with Jay. We had so much fun.
Well, I guess I wasn't necessarily talking about
work. We got
work.
Closer.
When sometimes I'm talking about work, and it's just a side project work thing I'm talking about.
And it's great to have somebody there bouncing ideas and stuff, off each other. Like even with him and his music, I'll bounce ideas, and I gave him a really good idea. The whole dress tie thing. He loved it, and now his band does it.
There you go.
Yeah, look professional, and the whole everybody's matching.
So Linda wants to know what kind of batteries does she need to get for that rocket?
USB cable is way better.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Double D's or something.
Ones that never die.
So I guess that's the one of the spices of life. Having that date night once a week.
Money cannot buy you happiness and love. So.
Or Linda said every other week. She said that once a week is unrealistic.
I don't think so. It's basically just taking time out and being like, hey, let's just do something with each other. Watch a movie, you know?
So for me, you know, after 12 years, it just seemed like when you're with a person, to me, it was like you're with a person, you know, it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. So if I'm just hanging out with you, that's all I need. I don't need to be going to no date night. But if you need, apparently you
that's cool. We're like always hanging out, but that's not the case in some families, you know? They're so busy doing so many other obligations that they don't have time for each other. There's work, there's kids, there's house stuff needing to get done. And then it's like, before you know it, you haven't really seen each other, but hi and bye, you know?
I found that women feel that way, and it's real.
I think you start to get lonely when it's like hi and bye. You know, you're leaving for work, you're coming home from work, and then you're doing the chores, you're doing the laundry, you're doing whatever else that needs to get done with the kids. And then it's like you're going to bed and just saying goodnight. And where's the time? Where's the love? Where's the passion? Where's any of that anymore? And so then I think you can lose your relationship that way very easily. You lose the bond.
I just don't need a lot. I don't need.
They just need somebody to cook for him some food. Somebody rub his back, his head at night.
To be honest with you, I don't even need that. You know.
Damn, you easy.
I cook.
I need that. No, you don't need nobody to cook. He cooked dinner tonight. See, that's awesome. I walked through the door and there's like a pot of stew, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
I mean, I cook. I can cook. So. You know, I don't need you to cook for me.
I'll do the dishes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do the dishes. I can do the dishes too. So,
but that's teamwork. You know,
right? That's fine.
And I think, you know, that's time spent together. Like, even if you're doing that, you don't need a date night if you're doing things like that together. But if you're always in the other room while I'm doing the chores after dinner and everything else, then we're not seeing each other. We're not spending time. I don't care what kind of time we spend together, as long as it's some kind of time. But today, in today's society, couples aren't doing that. They're not doing the dishes after their wife does a slavery meal. You know, they're not doing that. They're not spending any kind of time together. And I think any kind of time together is better than none. But they're not doing that anymore. They're taking each other for granted and just saying hi and bye to each other. And then they wonder why their marriages are failing. I could do a one-on-one class on relationships.
Apparently, we need to take them out at least
not even that.
Once a week, every other week.
You don't have to take us out. No, cook us a meal, you know, do the dishes with us, watch a movie with us, any kind of time together.
No, I would do that.
Take a drive together. Yeah.
I'll do that too. A drive.
It's not like you need to take us out and spend money on us. He makes it sound like that.
No, I mean, but I hear it from women all the time. They want you to date them all the time. To me, that can be exhausting. But if that's what they need, that's what they need.
You know what? No, that's not it. That's not the point of it. That's not like
they all say that. When I posted it,
we want to still feel like a priority in your life.
Everybody said that.
We want time spent with you, even if it's just cuddling on the couch watching a movie.
So I would do that, and then they would still say they want to go out, and we go out, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't need that, but if they need that, that's what you guys gotta do. Guys, you gotta take them out. Maybe every week. I think every week in the beginning for the first 3 years, you could probably do that. But after that, every other weekend.
But like I said, if you're just doing stuff every day together, then you really don't need to do that. But if you're finding yourself where you're just saying hi and bye because you're going to work in the morning and coming home, doing everything else in the house that needs to be all your other obligations, and then saying goodnight to each other, you're not getting that time with each other. So you need to make time. You need to set time aside for just you and your spouse.
There you go. That's what she needs. High maintenance.
It's not high maintenance.
But yeah. So Linda says, let's see what Linda says. Let's see what Ricky says. Just some quality time.
Just some
Ricky
quality
needs some quality time. And Linda says, younger people seem to need the date night more. When you're in a long relationship, you realize what is important.
You get tired of each other.
I agree. No, I agree.
You're like, go off and do something.
I agree with Linda. It's like,
let's just sit outside on the porch and listen to the crickets. Let's just take that hour together.
You know what? Women say that. They don't want that.
I love that.
You know how they always put, oh, I want to go on long walks on the beach. They don't
that is so true.
They don't want to go on long walks on the beach. As soon as you do that, they talk about how tired they are and how it's too hot out here. or whatever.
Okay, well then you switch up and you do something that's not so hot and tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Then you watch a movie together. You spend I can't even get that.
Look, even your mom.
Somebody's falling asleep on me when I'm watching a movie with them.
Even your mom says you're high maintenance.
Mm-mm.
Look right there.
You know what's high maintenance?
What?
Obligation to a band all the time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
Every Monday, Tuesday, and then you're traveling, and then you get home and you're falling asleep on the couch next to your woman, and bam, you all your work because you don't put it off because you're in a band. Now you're playing catch up, so we don't ever see you. That right there is what can make a relationship go skyrocketing down fast. Because you lose your grounding, you lose what is important to you.
I think Linda's right. Look at her.
I think being alone is not worth all that extra stuff. I think you need to take the time out. If you find yourself busy and you don't have time for your woman or your man, you need to take that time out. You take that time out to pray, go to church, your band, your work. Make your woman or your man a priority too, just like all that other stuff.
So
you heard.
I agree with Linda.
I said what I said.
And I agree with Linda. Movies
you like because you're so he don't want to put the effort in. He want to put the effort into his work, his hobbies. But what about your woman?
What about her?
Put some effort into her too. What, she got to pay you for that?
Pay me?
Yeah, because if you're putting all your work and time and effort into, getting paid to do the Roku, getting paid to do the dude stuff, getting paid at the channel, the station, but what's left for her? Are you taking time out for her?
How about a coexistence of peace?
Oh my God.
A coexistence of peace.
I'll get a dog for that. I'll get a dog for that. and make it 50-50. He should watch the kids too. He should do this too. You should not have to put your life on hold for him. This is why marriages are ending. This is what's happening, and it needs to stop. It ain't gonna happen to me this time.
There you go. It ain't gonna happen to her.
No, I am not a rookie.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get married. I don't know if there's not a reason for me to get married anymore. What reason would it be?
I mean,
what do I have to gain from that?
What if you meet a woman, y'all been together for like a few years, and she wants to get married, and she's got all the qualities. She wants to marry you. She wants you to make her an honest woman. Or what if she had kids? She has kids, and she wants
my kids,
children, or her own, or yours, and she wants to set a good influence. Like, you shouldn't just live with each other. And well, you know how that ends up.
I think I would want to marry her eventually, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I struggle with that on a daily basis. Do I want to be married, or am I just good? Just maybe I don't even need to. I'll just be
alone.
I'll just be a bachelor forever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in the beginning, you struggled with it, but I told you, date yourself. You're going to really love your freedom. And you did. You ended up loving it.
I love my freedom.
Now I've created a monster, though.
I don't know all that.
No, I think you know your worth now. I think you've set your standards up higher, and I think that's good.
I don't think it's so much that. I think it's just that to me, it's pointless unless these people
bring something to the table.
Yeah.
That make your life better. Like they're the other half to you that you're not. That's how they complete
exactly.
you. Exactly. Like, when you find that somebody and they're everything you're not, it's like it completes you. Opposites attract for that reason.
That's what I would need, somebody like that. I need somebody that I don't know, not that they would be just like me, but they would be
no, something like
a compliment
to you. Yeah, something that you wish you could be.
Yeah, not that.
Like, there's things like I wish I could be, and I see it in him, and I'm like, I want to learn that from him, and he teaches me that, and so it kind of completes me. So something like that.
To be honest with you, I don't even know. It would just have to happen, and then I would be like, okay, that's it. That's what I've been looking for. Right there.
You'll know when you see it.
That thing right there, that's it. But I don't know. I don't have that.
I felt like a priority. I felt like he knew what was more important to him. So that's compromise. Now, if I would have said, you got to stop this all together, I'm out of here.
Well, yeah, and that's
changing.
That's the counterpoint that Linda makes. Yeah. She says, why take away what he loves? If he loves being in the band, if you're taking away from him, then you're...
Well, then he should go marry his band if that's all he wants. If there's nothing more than he wants, then he should just be single and be with his band. So... Yeah, a relationship, you're going to have to water it. You're going to have to take time for it.
You got to water that grass,
You got to water it, or it's going to crumble, burn, and blow away. It's going to dry up.
Water that grass.
If you want to be a band boy with your band friends, then that you don't need a relationship then, because a relationship is going to take time and effort. I don't want it to be just your whole life and consume you. No, but it is a part of your life, and you have to make time for it, or else it will just crumble up, burn up, blow away.
So, Amanda, as a man, do you think that men should secure the bag because everything follows the bag?
Secure the bag? What are you saying?
You don't know what I'm saying? Am I speaking in a metaphor?
Like, make the money?
Yes. Make that money, honey. Make that money.
I mean, I think contributing's a good thing.
As a man, your son, would you tell your son, look, son, you got to secure the bag because everything follows the bag?
I think, no, that's a load of crap. I think that's a load of crap. I think what is securing your relationship and securing everything else is the way you treat your relationship as a priority, or your spouse as a priority. I think if you just got all this money, like J-Lo, love can't buy love, money can't buy love. I think, what are you working for? Material items? A house that's you're all alone sitting in chilling by yourself,
everything
like a loser. Nothing. No, that's not true. I wish you would change your mindset. It's so bad. It's so in a box.
So if that were the case, then you show me somebody that doesn't have the bag, and I'll show you somebody that doesn't have.
I think I'll show you that. I think my last relationship was like that.
And look, exactly.
And,
he didn't secure the bag, and guess what happened?
He didn't treat me right either.
Oh, there you go. There's that. There's always that. Yeah, me and Ricky's gonna secure the bag, right, Ricky?
I mean, I met some high-end celebrities, and they were all about their money and flashy, splashy, but they didn't treat me right, so I was like, bye. You know, that speaks volumes about your character, integrity. If you think money is gonna buy you happiness, you need to go somewhere else with that. You need to go get you a hooker on the street. She'll be okay with that.
That's a half truth. So for me, that's a half truth.
It's like, I buy you this, so shut up, you can't say nothing. That's
a half truth. I'm joking more than serious.
No, but that's what people say. That's why you say it. He's joking on it.
But in all honesty, though, I think a man as a young man, I think it's very positive to go think about your career and your goal in life.
I think we don't raise our women, our girls, to be like that as much as we do. You know, I think.
Well, I don't think I don't think I'm going to sound like a misogynist now, but I think women should be taught that they should be gentle, they should be caring, they should be nurturing, they should learn how to be domesticated. I know y'all don't like that word.
Like a man. No. Be independent.
Guys do not like that. Guys do not like masculine
that's a
women.
Weak man to me. Then.
It's not.
Because you know what? If you get sick and I can't take over because I'm weak and all I am is a nurturer and I'm just there for people's needs,
there you go,
then how am I going to hold the fort up?
What are you talking
about? I'm saying that it needs to be balanced. So if you slack on one end because, say, you lose your job, say you get sick, what if I'm just a nurturer and that's all I'm really good for, and I'm quiet and I'm gentle, I'm a nurturer, and I'm not independent financially, and you know I can't hold the fort up or anything like that, or take control when I need to and be strong, then you're gonna fall, we're gonna crash and burn.
Well, first of all, I think a man should be a strong man. A man should be a leader. A man should be
a machine. Never get sick. Never lose a job. A man is perfect and strong.
No, if you lose a job, you need to recover from losing that job in a short amount of time.
You need to prepare your woman to take over, and if she has to, need be.
That's fine too. That's fine too. I'm not saying that she doesn't have to be.
She can still be gentle and quiet and fix your meals and stuff. But I'm saying raise a woman to be well-rounded, well-adjusted, and be able to take what swings at her.
Well-rounded.
Bam, hit it up the park.
Well-rounded. Be well-rounded. Be able to, to be able to take over if she needs to.
He needs an upgrade.
An upgrade.
An upgrade. You need an upgrade. You need somebody to match you. So if you fall short, she can take over until you're back, and then she'll go back to her role as submissive.
I guess what I'm just saying is that I need them to have the capability of knowing and being the qualities that are attractive. You know,
yeah.
I don't want a domineering woman.
Oh yeah, one of those loud talkers.
You know, if you're doing this thing where your hands all in somebody's face, I'm done. I'm gone. I am straight out of there. I'm out of there so fast. For real. If that hand is in the face, it's just already.
Talking hand.
Yeah. If you ever did that, oh my God. I would never lay a hand on a woman. And I've never laid a hand on a woman. But if you get in my face like that,
it wouldn't take. Don't get a man's face. You ain't never ready to act like a man.
It wouldn't take a whole lot. I tell you.
You better stop. I'm gonna test you. I'm about to be one of those boxer girls.
Yeah.
Scuffle your ass.
No, to me, I would instantly lose attraction for you if you got all aggressive and masculine.
I think it's good to have a woman who can do both. Know her role when it's her role, and know when to take control when it's time to take control.
And that's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
know
what I'm saying.
Role when it's time to know your role.
So,
yeah, I'm gonna use that.
I think the man has a specific role, a woman has a specific role, but if anyone ever ebbs and flows, then you pick up that. It's like yin and the yang. If You know, like the yin and the yang. You know what that means? You know
yeah. The yin and the yang, good and bad.
Yeah, good and bad.
A little balance of it all.
It's like a balance. There you go. So if one of them gets off balance, the other one picks up.
Exactly.
So that's what I want, a symbiotic relationship. There you go.
Yeah. I think that's like part of building your empire up so it never crumbles, you know? So that was my first marriage. I mean, we worked together. We built our empire up. We knew what we were doing together, and we knew why we were doing it together. And to make it indestructible. Whatever life swings at you, you're able to block it and no sweat.
And that's fine too, Linda. If
bingo, teamwork.
No, so Linda says that her aunt pretended the uncle ruled, but she was the strongest and she operated on the sly. You know, and some people do that. Some people, and in reality, the women is
some men just can't handle a strong woman.
If a woman is smart, she can actually control that man to make him do anything that she wants.
Make it like it's his
the
idea.
The reality is,
you just plant the seed and watch him run with it and make it grow, and then it's like it's his idea.
That's the key right there.
And that's how you work on the sly, ladies.
Yeah, you have
without
to
the man thinking you're being
you
a
have
control
to present
freak.
it for him to think that it's his idea, and then he'll feel good about it. If you ever want a man to do something,
he taught me that.
Just plant that seed, and make him think that he did it, or came up with the idea.
My mom taught me that, and you did too.
That's all you gotta do.
Recently.
Oh, we went to Coles Point.
Yeah, I mean, even just the scenery, I was getting excited about.
I love Coles Point, everybody. Yeah. If you haven't been, you have to go. And one thing is, it is private, so it's not like a public place that you can go. You have to have like a membership and all that stuff. But to me, that place is absolutely gorgeous. You can rent out the cottages. Yeah, the cottages were, scenery, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
It was awesome.
And just the way that the beach, like you had like, I don't even know what you call it, but like the way the land met the beach, and it was just so beautiful, and I liked it. And then like if you have a boat, then you could like dock your boat right up there
and go eat, at the restaurant.
Yeah, I mean it was absolutely gorgeous. Actually, let me see if I can pull up a picture. This is actually, I thought I had. So this is kind of cool.
That is neat. Looks like a island or something.
Yeah, that's in Westmoreland State Park. That's really nice. I went there before and it was really nice. This is I think this place is absolutely beautiful. The sky was real nice and blue, and
it's a good picture.
It was a great day. Everything was perfect. It wasn't hot or nothing. That's my son on the beach. It was nice, but yeah.
Looking like a model.
So Coles Point.
That's pretty.
And then we went fishing. It's one of the boats there. So yeah, we had a good time, guys. It was great. But anyway, so yeah. So that is pretty much the show, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. And see us next Thursday for Dude Stuff. Come up with some questions, some comments.
Yeah.
Anything that's newsworthy, like the famous phallus that was on there.